You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Yo, Dragon! Hey, yo, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? Yo, you back here with Dragon for another one. Another Dragon style reaction. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Yo, you back here with Auburn Preach, okay, for another reaction. All right. I hope everybody's doing good and stuff like that, okay? For the newcomers that have been liking my videos and that hit that sub, hit that like, and hit that subscribe, I really do appreciate it, and I want to thank you all, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you. But yeah, we are in this video, okay? And right here, you already know about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp trial. Okay, I seen a good amount of clips of it and stuff like that, but we're gonna get back into this. Okay, I heard that he won. I don't know exactly what happened, so I guess this is coming on bringing a light on what happened and stuff like that. Probably I'm wrong, I don't know. Okay, but here it goes. Amber Heard releases a statement. Is this the end of Believe All Women? Really? To believe all women?
I feel like I'm dying inside.
During that trial, she contradicted herself way too many times. Okay, and then on top of that, Johnny Depp had a freaking a pit bull for a lawyer. Okay, yeah, but we're gonna hop into this, okay, and stuff like that. If y'all haven't did it yet, please hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, so y'all know when I'm dropping some more joints. Okay, really do appreciate it, and I thank you. All right, but yo, let's pop into this. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, strap yourselves in. Yes, sir.
Okay, today's topic, Johnny Depp wins. What did you think when you heard the news yesterday?
I was like, oh, all right. Damn.
How much of the trial did you follow?
Bits and pieces here and there. I was busy. I had things to do.
Is that her statement?
No, I didn't see none of them.
You didn't see Amber's statement?
I saw that they posted one. I didn't. what happened?
Let's start.
Oh
The
boy.
disappointment I feel today is beyond words. I'm heartbroken. And the mountain of evidence that still wasn't enough to stand up to the disproportionate power, influence, and sway of my ex-husband. I'm even more disappointed with what his verdict means for other women.
You raggedy bitch.
It is a setback.
Wait, what?
Let me keep reading. Please return. I need my audience. For we are always on stage. Curtains open. Let us begin. I'm even more disappointed with what the verdict means for other women. Ladies, I believe you. Do you believe me? No, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I really feel like that's a lady.
No.
No, we don't.
My husband beat me, and it don't sound like what you went through.
Exactly.
It is a setback. It sets back the clock to a time when a woman who spoke up and spoke out, could be publicly shamed and humiliated. It sets back the idea that violence against ladies is to be taken seriously. I believe Johnny's attorneys succeeded in getting the jury to overlook the key issue of freedom of speech and ignore the evidence that was so conclusive that we won in the UK. I'm sad I lost this case, but I am sadder still that I have lost a right I thought I had as an American to speak freely and openly.
Oh, what the fuck ever?
This is so hilarious.
What the fuck does that have to do with it?
Freedom of
Yo!
I ain't got nothing
The
to
problem
do with
wasn't that you
What?
exercise your freedom of speech. The problem was that you defamed somebody with lies. And lies.
Exactly.
Okay, Johnny, go ahead. Tell the world, Johnny. Tell the jury and the people that I too, Johnny, am a victim.
I too, Johnny.
Tell the world and see who believes you. And the world was like, we believe him.
I mean, believe the victim. Hey, you know what, Boo?
Hey,
You did good.
believe all
You
pirates.
did good because you wanted us to believe the victim.
Believe all
and
pirates.
We did.
Hey man,
and
I
it
like
wasn't
that.
you.
You know what the problem was?
man.
I think her legal team was really bad because she
Trash.
should have.
Oh.
Trash.
She should have.
Oh, yes. Yes. If y'all see the clip, okay, most likely y'all already seen it, but it's a clip of Johnny Depp's lawyer constantly shutting her attorney down on every single question. It's like she couldn't ask the question, okay, in a certain way. So she tried to do it this way, then this way, then this way, then this way, to try to get the same outcome. But his attorney kept on shutting her down over and over.
It has been suggested by Ms. Vasquez to you in your questions that you didn't tell anyone about the abuse until the TRO. Is that true?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
All right. What if any? All right. Who did you tell about the abuse during the time it was happening?
Objection, Your Honor.
It's
Leading
not offered to. It's,
and hearsay.
Sustained.
Your Honor, it's prior consistent statements.
It's
They've
leading,
raised
it's
it.
sustained. Next question.
Okay. What, if anything, did you tell to anyone about the abuse?
Objection, Your Honor.
therapist.
Hearsay.
Sustained.
You're on merit, for example.
That's fine.
Ms. Heard, how many people have you shared the fact of abuse prior to 2015?
Objection, Your Honor. Leading.
How
Calls
many?
for hearsay.
How many?
Overruled. Roughly about 10.
Can you name them?
Yes.
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
I think she can, it's not offered, it's
What's wrong with you? You having a heart attack, stupid?
just showed that she informed people before. They're suggesting.
Objection,
she
Your
didn't
Honor.
tell
Can we
anybody.
approach? This is, again, inappropriate.
Over and over. And it was hilarious. It was sad. I'm sorry, but yeah, her legal team was not up to par. Nowhere near.
She should have won this
They
case.
would- I don't know
And
what-
let me tell you, some of the stuff that she did is like she would lie about the littlest things,
Yes.
which then made her whole testimony
Yes.
not make any sense.
Yes.
She really sat there and tried to convince everybody
What she-
that the article that she wrote about being, getting domestic boo-boos wasn't about her husband.
Domestic
Johnny Depp,
boo-boos.
who she'd been seeing pictures of being hit by in videos. She tried to convince the jury that if you would have just admitted to certain things, I think people would have given you a lot more leeway.
Yes.
But because you lied
Yes.
about everything,
Yes.
the three cops who said, yeah, we didn't see any injuries on her. So the lawyer's like, so what do you think about the fact that the three cops didn't see any injuries on you? And then she says, no, they did not see any injuries on me. They considered my face not injured. It's not the same thing. And I was like, what?
She was bad.
I was like, bitch,
Right.
why are you doing this?
You were sitting here in this courtroom when Officer Melissa Sines testified by deposition about being called to the Eastern Columbia building on May 21st, 2016, right?
I saw her testimony, yes.
And you heard Officer Sines testify that she did not see any injuries on you that night, correct?
I heard her testify she did not consider this injured.
No.
Consider this injured?
Officer Sines testified that she met with you and she did not see any injuries on your face. Isn't that correct?
She did not consider this injury.
Officer Tyler Haddon also testified by deposition about being called to the Eastern Columbia building on May 21, 2016, and he also testified no injuries on your face on May 21, 2016. Isn't that correct?
They both said that they did not consider me injured.
They did not see injuries on your face on May 21, 2016. Isn't that what their testimony was?
What their testimony was is that they did not consider what my face looked like to be injury. They didn't consider what they walked on in the house damage, but it was.
You were sitting here when Officer William Gatlin testified by deposition about being called.
Now you see, she's asking very, very simple questions. Is either a yes or a no. She decides that she wants to make a statement. That's a problem. And she repeats the same thing over and over and over. It doesn't matter if you repeat the same thing. That don't mean that it's true.
Called on May 21 to the Eastern Columbia building, and he also did not observe any injuries on you, did he? And that's what he testified to.
He didn't even know which one I was.
No, I think we all saw on video camera you identify yourself. Isn't that correct?
I had to because of how far away he was. He didn't even know who he was.
But after you identified yourself, he looked at you. Isn't that correct?
From a distance, yes.
And he didn't see any visible injuries either, did he?
I don't know what he saw.
He testified that he didn't see any visible injuries, did he?
I would believe that he didn't, yes.
Do you think the jury sees them like, thank you for the clarification. I was too stupid. I thought you were injured. No, they considered you not injured.
But even the legal team said
Hold on one second.
that.
Yeah.
They said that to one dude.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. And we are back. And we are back. I had to fix the green screen. The clouds, sun, blocking, shade, changes, color. Yeah, come on, let's continue. Pretty much.
Like, yeah, you want to have your 15 minutes of fame?
Yeah.
And this motherfucker backfired like a champion.
Yeah, he
went,
went,
woo!
excuse me.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't
Objection, Your Honor, argumentative.
it? I can ask that question.
Overruled.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in a target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. Though you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
A little argumentative, don't you think?
Yeah.
When my dude did that, I went like, okay, this motherfucker is ready.
There was a moment
Like I work for TMZ. Think you're not gonna get at me? Like I work for this, I work for that.
Yeah.
I could say the same thing to you about you.
Yeah.
Taking a client like her. Woo!
The standout lawyer.
Hey!
Camille
That's-
Vasquez.
Ooh.
Everybody.
Wow. She is gorgeous.
Knows that name now.
No, yeah.
I think this might be the most high-profile lawyer in terms of like a media case since Johnny Cochran.
No, but this
Oh yeah, she was the one that was constantly shutting down the other attorney. It was hilarious.
Since Johnny Cochran. This was and you know what? Apparently Johnny took this case in Virginia specifically because they allow for cameras in courts.
Yeah.
So he wanted this whole bitch to be televised and everything to be out there. And let me tell you, I would jump in that live stream and I would say 275,000 people watching at the same time. So with this verdict, people were asking me like my thoughts and everything.
Yeah.
And I was surprised by the win. Not because I didn't know about the evidence involved, just because I didn't expect Amber Heard's team to put up such a bad defense. So I was surprised by the win, not gonna lie.
That joint was horrible.
However, and I'm sure for Johnny to be able to get this story out there and get his side and get it televised and everybody's watching it, everybody's tuned in, I think that's a big deal as well. And I think everybody's celebrating because, you know, they've seen injustice in some way, shape, or form and like, good, fuck yeah, this is awesome. Me personally, I think what I struggle with is that based off of the lies that she's told, and she's told so many, it ruined his career. I do not believe that you can A, get restitution for the damage that's been done.
Not really.
All right. And B, I don't know if he's going to get his acting career back. Not in the way it was before.
I think he is.
Do you think he's going to be doing AAA movies like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Yep.
Why is that?
I knew he was gonna mention that. I knew he was gonna. I'm not gonna lie. That was like one of his best. One of his best. I'm telling you. I love the movies. I love those movies. I really do. Pirate of the Caribbean. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. His character was freaking hilarious. He was absolutely hilarious. Okay. Jack Sparrow. He was hilarious. Big fan.
I don't know. I think he is. Because now that's done. That's out there. I think the Pirate of the Caribbean is going to take that and going to be like, yeah.
You know, the issue with that is once your name is stained, it's hard to come back from that. When it's things regarding to sexual violence per
Do you
se.
want to do a follow-up video when it happens?
If it happens.
Okay.
If it happens. If it happens. But what evidence do you have of somebody being accused of
I
something like
don't
this?
have evidence.
Or precedents.
I do not have
So
evidence.
that's my difference.
I understand what you're saying 100%.
Yes.
100% understand, and you're right.
Yeah.
I'm not disputing that at all. It's very hard to come back from that. That's a race that you were back in the field.
Yeah.
When it started, right? Because it was so high profile and because there was 275,000 people watching, because it was all this going on, I think he's going to be able to have it back. I think he's going to be able to be in the media back where he was. And that's also the fact that it's not an O.J. Simpson. The guy is likable, right?
I think there's a disconnect between what the public wants and what mainstream does.
The glove don't fit. Look, it doesn't fit.
Uh-huh.
Right? To me, I liken it to the fact that, like, so many people might be for a specific political cause, and the vast majority of the public supports it, and politicians don't give a fuck.
I understand.
The way that these people live in terms of the execs in Hollywood and all this stuff, and the way regular people think is generally very disconnected.
I understand, but the difference between this and that is that we're talking about money. And what the mainstream wants is money. If the people want and been wanting a other part of the Caribbean, and the Caribbeans was in the works and stuff like that. And they got stopped before because of that. And the people still want it, and people are like, get over it, we want that. They're going to do it. Why? Money. Because now on top of that, it's not just Pirates of the Caribbean, but it's the comeback of Jack Sparrow. Remember that you cannot beat Jack Sparrow. And Amber Heard, you almost did. But you did, bitch. So it's that. There's now even more money linked to that. Okay, so now he's back. There's going to be people that are going to be curious. It's going to bring an attention from that. So maybe studios are going to be like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's risk it.
Because it's not only that, okay, but the claims that she put on him, there was no proof behind it. There was no proof behind it. I remember she took a picture and she's talking about, oh, it's two different pictures. But if you look at those pictures, not a single follicle of hair is moved at all. And you already know how women are. They take one picture, they have to move their hair automatically. It's like a reflex in their freaking cortex. Okay, they have to move their hair automatically, and then shake it up, and that's it. But if you look at these images, one image, okay, the saturation is up. Certain parts of the picture, okay, the coloring is different. So she made her face look more redder, like she just got beaten. When in the original picture, nothing. And then on top of that, the dude that pretty much knows about the picture and stuff like that, as in computerized. All right, if you grab a photo, okay, and you save it, right, that photo inside the data of that photo, it will let you know that it's from it's from Windows. All right, it will show the computer. Now, if you put that photo into any type of software, okay, it could be Adobe, all right, just to edit the photo. Once you save it, that data completely changed. It completely changed it, and it actually shows that it's coming from editing software, and it's not coming directly from staying on Windows itself. Like if it's being saved on Windows, it will show that it was originated from what device and it's saved to where. But when you edit it, it changes that whole thing. And that's what he was pinpointing constantly. Yeah. She thought she could get away with that. And then her lawyer asked her, okay? Her lawyer asked her, do you she was talking about that it was psychological damage and this, that, and the third, okay? And I didn't know how it made me feel. Okay, I was confused, okay? And everything beyond the sun. So, peep this. She goes, okay, the lawyer asks her, and she was like, oh, well, I don't know how I felt, but I felt You don't know how you feel, but you're mentioning how you felt. She asked how you felt. You said, I don't know, but then you saying how you felt. Literally, you just contradicted yourself. That's pinpointing yourself to be a liar. Mm-hmm. All right, back to this.
I personally don't see any major studios doing this. If it was something like Netflix, I might see them give it a chance. But outside of that, I don't see these people wanting to jump on anything like this. They're so safe with their PR. If you make one comment that's off, or you start saying things that's off, they start trying to boot you off of things. Maybe I'm too jaded about this stuff. I've seen it time and time again, where someone gets accused of something, even if the evidence comes out afterwards, they just don't come back to give that person a second chance. I think Johnny will do movies. I think he'll do indie movies. I think he'll do like lower stuff movies or like kind of artsy movies. I just don't know if he'll ever do the AAA stuff, which, hey, maybe it doesn't matter to folks. Just me personally, when I think of what justice looks like, I think you get back to where you were before. That's what I would ideally like.
What I think is,
or what was taken from you can be restored to some degree. I just, outside of the character and the perception from the public, which I think is great, don't get me wrong, you love doing something.
Yeah.
It gets taken from you.
Yeah.
It's hard to feel like things are right when you can't do the thing that you love the way that you used to do it.
And
That's
it's,
the
and
main
it's not even that. Is that the reason why I think it wouldn't work is if I was Chad, Johnny at this point. If I was Johnny and some shit happened and I get dropped off of allegations, not even a trial or anything like that.
Yeah.
And then you drop me off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you don't even have my back. The only people that had his back was Dior, I believe. So you don't even have my back no more. And then you come back and be like, hey, Johnny, we spoke to the team and we wanted to do, and I'm like, oh, now you want this back?
Yeah.
Now you want this shit back? You dropped me. Now you want this shit back? Nah, B. We're not doing this. Then I understand. I understand Joni's side because Joni don't have to do shit. He doesn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
That's why I would be like, you know what? But then again, I don't know how everything was done, how we got dropped, what was conversation was about, whatever. So it all depends of that.
Yeah.
But I know that
But they get dropped for nothing in that industry.
Yeah,
How many times have you seen actors dropped for an opinion that's not even that spicy?
No.
Straight off, they don't want any weird PR. They're super sanitary about everything. So I look at Johnny. I know how I feel about him. Most of y'all know how y'all feel about him and how positive it is. But it doesn't matter to those folks. You get what I'm saying? Netflix would take a chance on Dave Chappelle. And even that was super rocky for some time, it seemed like, right? Look at Aziz Ansari.
Yeah.
Has he been back?
He's tried.
What did he even do? What did Aziz even do?
Yeah.
He's still dead.
Yeah.
Think about that. Think about how crazy that is.
Think about this.
Think about this.
Think about this.
But that yeah, I understand what you're
Are they
saying.
going to be like, that being said?
That means.
I thought you were stuttering to do that.
That being said.
I will say, though, to your argument, if he did come back and did any movie, I think the outpouring of support and how much of a box office it is would be astronomical. The amount of people who would line up to fucking support him, like, it's a political statement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? And so on that end, I think it's fantastic.
I think it's like what we call the retour de balancier with all these years that we had with cancel this, cancel that, cancel that, cancel that, cancel, and he's been wrongfully canceled. I think he's able to. Johnny was not the one.
So some people are being hyperbolic. Maybe I'm jaded. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I saw people saying like, "Oh, this is the death of the Me Too era and all this other stuff." I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think this changes much. I really don't. What did we discover today? Bitches lie sometimes. Yeah, we've been trying to tell y'all bitches lie sometimes. No, believe all women. I was like, oh my day, shut the fuck up with that shit. Do I believe that stuff is gonna be gone? No. I don't. I really don't. I wish I could say something more optimistic or things like that. I just don't believe it. I've seen too many of these cases, too much times where like there's so much evidence that the person's lying, and the next case comes along and everybody jumps on the whole believe women not bandwagon. And so I don't know. Me personally, I'm not that optimistic about it. But hey, I'm open to change. I hope things do improve. I just don't believe it will. Can we appreciate? You know what people are coming at Amber as? A liar. Someone who makes up stuff. Mind you, this man had his finger partially chopped off. And she has video, audio of her beating him. And nobody really sees her as like a physical, like maybe manipulative, all this other stuff, but nobody really takes her as like the male equivalent of that. You know what I'm saying? Even with all this, I don't think people really perceive her that way or talk about her that way. That's not been my perception. Most of the time, people are like, yo, the bitch is lying. Which, hey, it's a start. You were saying, bitch?
When your exes, when your exes drop you and they're like, I'm not gonna come out with you because you got problems with drugs and stuff like that, and they testify for you, and they're like, this motherfucker never touched me. When the lady got like, that
was his I think that was his ex-wife, and there's also another girl which was his girlfriend or something like that. Okay, and they asked her, have Johnny ever been physical with you? She said no. There's even an image of him with bruises on his face. That joint's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Fell down the stairs.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, bitch, I fell down the stairs. That's in Johnny. I'm not with him no more. I ain't got nothing to do with that. When your ex, my God.
Some people got good relationship with their exes. It's not that deep.
So, okay, so some people got good relationship with the parents of the person that is accused?
What you mean?
Fuck out of here. Even the parents of Amber Heard were like, yeah. Johnny,
she bugging?
She bugging.
Hey,
come on now, B. That's a lot of fucking coincidences.
At one point, you know the video that came out with Johnny and Amber, like the video that came out where she's got the wine bottles and he's like slapping the cabinets. He's slamming the cabinets and she has a camera position like right beside the bottle. Yeah. And then he sees the camera. He says, get that shit out of here, right? So they sent a version to TMZ. But the version they sent to TMZ cut out the part where she's looking at the camera and smiling. And they cut out the part where she sets up the camera.
Of course.
The TMZ guy says, yeah, it was edited. And so the lawyer says to Amber, like, why did you send them an edited version? She's like, I didn't send them an edited version. She's like, why would you send an edited version like that?
You edited out the portions that made you look bad before sending it to TMC.
You're very wrong about that.
So
if I wanted to
Mr.
leak
Depp
information, I could have done it in a more effective way, a lot sooner and a lot more.
Because
I
you
was
knew exactly
living
how
with
to
a
do that,
mountain
right?
of this evidence. If I wanted to leak it, I could have done a lot more with it.
I thought you testified earlier in this trial that you didn't know how to leak things.
I don't.
Bro.
There goes the contradiction of what I was saying before. There goes the contradiction that I was saying before. I could have easily leaked it out, okay, to pretty much many different sources to make it worse and this, that, and the third. That's what she's saying. But then his lawyer said, early in the trial, you said you don't know how to leak anything.
How stupid this bitch fucking look.
That's weird.
You know how easily I could have leaked it? I thought you said you don't know how. I don't.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. The thing that happened is ego. When you touch the ego. Do you know what a peacock's gonna peacock?
Bro.
It's gonna have to. Bro, you know how much shit
Wait. A peacock is going to peacock?
I got. Forgot about what she said because the ego is stronger. Nah, B, like I got so much gold. Don't even worry about it. I could have just leaked it.
Yo, listen.
Leaked it, bruv. I'm the one.
Bruv.
Listen, you know
earlier that you were not the one. I'm not. Shit. Fuck. Wow. Shit. Fuck.
She wasn't ready.
Stupid.
Shit.
She look dumb on the stage.
I'm not the one.
Let me tell you guys. The real MVP of this case has definitely got to be Amber Heard's tears because they betrayed her so hard. This bitch couldn't summon her tears for nothing. She got a dysfunctional ass Pokeball because every time she tried to, I choose you, tears, that motherfucker did not come out.
No, the Pokeball.
Bruh, she tried
to squeeze him out. Are you serious right now?
be Amber Heard's tears because they betrayed her so hard. This bitch couldn't summon her tears for nothing. She got a dysfunctional ass Pokeball because every time she tried to, I choose you, tears. That motherfucker
Look. Now look at her face.
did not come out.
Look, she squeezed.
Bruh, she tried crying.
She
so
tried
many
to.
times. She looked like that Japanese meme where the guy goes,
Yeah. That was.
"You got me dying."
Try.
Shout out. But anyways, let's.
He said, "Shout out." Oh God. Yo. Woo. That was unique. Okay, now where remember when I did say that I seen most of the trial and stuff like that. It was him right here. This is where I went to. I went to him and I started seeing the trial and stuff like that. I'll keep it like on the side and stuff like that, and I'll be doing some other stuff. All right. But yeah, I was really paying attention to it too. But oh my God, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. She just contradicts herself over and over and over and over. It's like it's like putting two negatives together. It's not gonna work. Man, yeah, whoo, wow. But yo, I do wanna say thank you for chilling with me, Dragon. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. But yo, once again, Amber Heard, you're sad. You just sad. You just sad. And I hope that Johnny Depp does get his career back on track, and that if they ever do another Pirates of the Caribbean, you know why? Because nobody can ever portray Jack Sparrow like Johnny Depp. I'm sorry. There's no one. That character is literally built into him. I'm sorry. I can't see it. Personally, me, I can't see it. I can't. And also, wait. Help me out. All right? Help me out with this algorithm. All right? Like, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when I'm dropping some more joints. Okay? And soon enough, just like I said, okay? Yes, the last video, I did say Arcadia, even though I put the word arcane. Arcane. Not Arcadia. Arcane. We are gonna be doing the episode 3. It's gonna be coming up. All right. And I think I might binge watch that and start doing the videos through there. Okay. And just separate them, you know. But once again, thank you. Okay, really do appreciate it, and thank every single subscriber and every single person that commented and every single person that shared, okay, and that hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. I want to say thank you to all of y'all. All right, but yo, y'all stay up, do what y'all do. All right, skill. I'm out of here, yes sir. One.